I have to say that it's absolutely beautiful, it's gorgeous to hold, and I think I finally understand what they're doing with the camera. Let me break it down. If you get something like the Panasonic S9 or like this, the Sony ZV-E10, these are both creator cameras, there's no viewfinder, and they're all kind of touchscreen based, although they have the button controls that you can use as well. However, as you can see, what I've done with this camera right here is I added this little grip thing, I added the cage, and now I've rigged it all up, I've added a plate. This has become so far removed from the original essence of what the camera could be. Instead of being a really nice and portable, very usable creator thing, it's now kind of this half-rigged monstrosity, and I will be trading this up for the FX30 pretty soon. You know, part of the reason why it's all rigged up like this, it's my replacement FX30. That's not really an option with the Sigma BF. In fact, they made it so that if you were to rig it up, it just wouldn't work as a camera. You are forced to use the camera exactly as they give it to you, for better or for worse. And I think that leads to a more pure and perhaps streamlined experience when you're shooting with the Sigma BF. I got to use it in the store, it was really responsive, the autofocus was great, I loved the different color modes, and I think the black version was actually really sexy. More incognito, I mean the silver version is beautiful. I just would probably go for the black myself. So the main competitor to the Sigma BF would actually be, in my opinion, the Leica Q series. And as someone who has used the Leica Q series and absolutely hated it, I think the Sigma BF is actually a better experience than the Leica Q. And my main reason for thinking that is the design language. Sigma BF is straight to the point, you point, you shoot, you can swap out lenses, you can have different experiences in that respect, and you're not paying like $5,000 for this insane... Stop licking my camera, please. Stop. Velma. No. Don't look at me. Go over there. Stop it. So the Leica Q experience is you get one lens, you get one camera, you walk around with it, and you're supposed to be happy with that. My experience in using both that lens and the camera is that all the settings are nowhere that you would think they would be. You don't have access to a lot of settings on the lens that you would want, and then the focusing on the lens, don't get me started on how awful the manual focus is on the Leica Q. The Sigma BF, since it uses the I-series lenses from Sigma, you get a wide range of options from like 17 to 90 millimeters. I think that's great. The L-mount, you know, you could use some other lenses, but you're probably going to want to use those I-series lenses from Sigma. So you get a better manual focus experience because you have those Sigma lenses. You have better build quality on the lenses as well. The filtration's easier. I like the look of the 28 millimeter that you get on the Leica Q. It's not doing enough for me to justify the price of that camera. So that brings me back to this, the Sony ZV-E10 or the Panasonic S9. Those are both other cameras that are way more reasonably priced, and they get you into their respective lens mounts really easily. Why wouldn't you go with one of those cameras? Well, I think it's because it leads